Hello, my name is Samuel Ferrer. Have you ever considered how what you eat might be influencing your spiritual journey? Our dietary choices have a powerful impact on our lives that extend far beyond just bodily health. When we consume food, do we realize that we're also nourishing or potentially detracting from our spiritual essence? Before we continue, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and leave a like to support our content on spirituality and self-discovery. Share your reflections in the comments and send this video to someone who needs inspiration. Let's walk together on this journey of light and growth. Now let's continue. Right now, your plate might be hiding the key to your divine purpose. Each bite you take can either build a bridge to your higher self or create a chasm of disconnection. Many of us go about our lives unaware, munching on foods that might be inadvertently severing the ties to our spiritual core. It's time to reflect on the choices we make. What if you could reclaim your spiritual connection just by changing what you eat? Imagine transforming not just your health, but your very soul. By consciously selecting foods that enhance your energy, you are fostering a strong bond with the divine. It's about intention. Before you eat, ask yourself, is this food helping me connect to my higher self? Your divine excavation starts on your plate. Embark on this journey and watch how your life transforms as you realign with your true purpose. Physical discomfort often serves as a warning sign, signaling deeper issues within our spiritual connection. Many people experience bloating, fatigue, or irritability after consuming certain foods. But these symptoms can indicate more than just dietary indiscretion. They can illuminate a spiritual disconnect, revealing how our bodies react to what we feed them, both physically and energetically. This connection between body and spirit is profound. When we consume foods that do not align with our true nature, we may find ourselves feeling sluggish or detached. It's crucial to listen to these signals, as they indicate that something is amiss. These physical sensations are not to be ignored. They are whispers from our soul, urging us to seek a more harmonious relationship with our food. Why endure discomfort when it is potentially a bridge to greater spiritual awareness? By recognizing these signals as invitations to explore deeper truths, we empower ourselves to make transformative choices. Each pang of discomfort can guide you to select more nurturing foods that respect your body and spirit. As you begin to prioritize foods that resonate with your spiritual journey, you'll not only alleviate physical discomfort, but also foster an environment for growth and connection. Start today. Listen closely to your body's messages and move towards a more spiritually aligned diet. Specific foods have been strategically manipulated over time to hinder spiritual awakening among individuals. Powerful entities have understood for centuries that our connection to the divine can be compromised through what we consume. By altering the nutritional quality and spiritual integrity of our food, they effectively block our innate ability to awaken to higher consciousness. This war on spiritual awakening manifests in our daily diets, often disguised as convenience and modern eating habits. Processed foods, laden with additives and artificial ingredients, are prevalent in our society, leading us away from the nourishing simplicity that once empowered our spiritual lives. When we consume these foods, we may unknowingly dull our senses and impair our spiritual growth, keeping us trapped in a cycle of disconnection. Recognizing this insidious influence allows us to reclaim our power. By choosing whole, unprocessed foods that resonate with our true selves, we can dismantle the barriers to our spiritual awakening. Each meal becomes an act of defiance against a system designed to keep us asleep. As we educate ourselves and make conscious choices, we pave the way not just for personal growth, but for a collective awakening that challenges and transcends these imposed limitations. The relationship between food and spiritual blockages is profound and often overlooked. Our diets play a critical role in shaping not only our physical health, but also our ability to connect with our intuition and spiritual gifts. When we consume foods that are heavy, processed, or devoid of life force, we inadvertently create barriers that obstruct our access to a higher state of consciousness and deeper spiritual insights. These blockages manifest as a fogginess in our minds or a lack of clarity in our intuition. We may find ourselves second-guessing our instincts or feeling disconnected from our spiritual selves. The foods we choose can either amplify our spiritual capabilities or stifle them, leading to a disconnect from the divine. Understanding this relationship is key to unlocking our potential and nurturing our gifts. By choosing foods that nourish both the body and spirit, we clear away these blockages and create space for our spiritual gifts to flourish. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole foods resonate with our energetic frequencies, enhancing our ability to perceive and connect with the divine. As we cleanse our diets and align our food choices with our spiritual intentions, we not only open the door to greater insight, but also empower ourselves to fully embrace our spiritual journeys. Ancient wisdom surrounding the spiritual implications of food has often been hidden, suppressed by powerful entities throughout history. Cultures around the world have long recognized that food is more than mere sustenance. It is a form of energy that can elevate or diminish our spiritual state. This knowledge has been obscured, leaving many of us disconnected from the true potential of our dietary choices. The truths that our ancestors embraced about nutrition reveal a tapestry of connection between what we eat and our spiritual well-being. Sacred texts and ancient healing practices teach that the energy of food can impact our vibrational frequency. When we consume food that is alive, wholesome, and ethically sourced, we honor our bodies and our spirit, fostering harmony and alignment with our higher selves. Understanding this can revolutionize our approach to what's on our plate. Reclaiming this ancient wisdom invites us to challenge the prevailing norms of our modern food culture. By seeking out nourishing, whole foods that resonate with our spiritual essence, we reconnect with a profound source of energy and vitality. Embracing this truth is not just about nutrition. It's about restoring our spiritual heritage and empowering ourselves to live in alignment with our divine nature. Your body is a sacred temple, a vessel that holds your spirit and enables your spiritual journey. By honoring this truth, we recognize the importance of our dietary choices in supporting or hindering our spiritual growth. Each food we consume has the potential to either uplift our energy or weigh us down, impacting our ability to connect with the divine and fulfill our purpose in this life. When we choose foods that nurture our sacred temple, like vibrant fruits, nourishing vegetables, and whole grains, we empower ourselves to experience heightened clarity and connection. Conversely, unhealthy dietary habits can create imbalances within our bodies, leading to lethargy, confusion, and disconnection from our spiritual essence. Our food choices become a reflection of our respect for ourselves and our spiritual path, shaping the energy we embody. Acknowledging your body as a sacred space invites you to approach food with reverence and intention. This mindset empowers you to make choices that align with your spiritual aspirations, nurturing both your physical form and your soul as you cultivate a greater awareness of the foods that strengthen your temple. You pave the way for profound transformation, allowing your spirit to flourish and thrive on its journey. The eating habits of ancient enlightened beings reveal profound insights into the relationship between nutrition and spiritual well-being. These individuals recognized that the quality and type of food consumed have a direct impact on both physical health and spiritual awakening. By adhering to natural, unprocessed foods, they cultivated a vibrant energy that supported their spiritual practices and insights. Ancient civilizations often chose foods that were in harmony with the cycles of nature. Seasonal fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and medicinal herbs played a significant role in their diets, providing the nutrients necessary for optimal health and clarity of mind. This ancestral wisdom allowed them to maintain a deep connection with their surroundings and their inner selves, enhancing their spiritual experiences and insights. Embracing these ancestral eating protocols can guide us in our modern diets. By returning to the wisdom of our ancestors and opting for whole, nourishing foods that resonate with our essence, we can enhance our spiritual journey. Incorporating these practices into our lives fosters a deeper connection to ourselves and the divine, illuminating our path toward enlightenment and well-being. Modern food processing has significantly altered our relationship with nutrition, often detracting from our spiritual development. The convenience of packaged, processed foods has become a norm in our daily diet. But these foods are often stripped of vital nutrients and life force energy. Consequently, they can create a disconnect between our physical bodies and our spiritual essence, hindering our ability to thrive on both levels. Processed foods are laden with additives, preservatives, and artificial ingredients that disrupt not only our physical health, but also our energetic balance. This alteration reduces the food's ability to nourish us on a spiritual level, leaving many feeling drained, disconnected, and uninspired. Such changes have led us away from recognizing food as a source of holistic wellness and spiritual empowerment, further exacerbating the challenges of spiritual awakening. It is crucial to become aware of these modern modifications to reclaim our nutritional power. By prioritizing whole, minimally processed foods and rediscovering the natural, nutrient-rich options available to us, we can restore our connection to both nourishment and spiritual development. Educating ourselves about our food sources empowers us to make choices that not only support our physical health, but also enhance our journey toward greater spiritual fulfillment. The energetic transfer from the animals we consume carries profound implications for our spiritual state. When animals experience suffering, fear, or pain, the energy associated with those experiences can become embedded in the meat we eat. This transfer can ultimately affect our emotional and spiritual well-being, resonating in our bodies and impacting our vibrational frequency. Consuming meat from animals that lived in distress can lead to feelings of heaviness, anxiety, or confusion within our own energy fields. This energetic imprint can cloud our judgment, making it more difficult to connect with our intuition and higher self. Understanding this connection invites us to examine the ethics of our dietary choices and their far-reaching consequences on our spiritual journey. By choosing to consume ethically sourced and raised meats, we can better align our energy with the values that nourish our spiritual growth. Seeking out practices that respect animal welfare allows us to minimize the negative energies that may interfere with our spiritual clarity. As we become more aware of these energetic influences, we empower ourselves to make conscious decisions that not only support our physical health, but also enhance our connection to the divine. Modern grains, particularly those containing gluten, carry hidden dangers that can disrupt our spiritual clarity and block our intuitive abilities. While grains have been a staple in many diets, the way they are processed today often diminishes their nutritional value and affects their energetic properties. For many, the consumption of refined grains can lead to feelings of fatigue, brain fog, and emotional imbalance, which altogether obscure our connection to higher consciousness. The physical effects of gluten sensitivity or intolerance can manifest as digestive issues, inflammation, and mental cloudiness. These symptoms distract us from our spiritual practices and diminish our ability to access intuitive insights. When our bodies are burdened by these foods, the resulting disconnection can lead to a cycle of confusion, making it difficult to tune into our inner wisdom and the guidance of our higher selves. By becoming aware of the potential blockages posed by modern grains, we can make informed dietary choices that support our spiritual and intuitive development. Embracing alternatives like whole grains, gluten-free options, or nutrient-dense foods allows us to restore balance and clarity, As we cleanse our diets from these hidden dangers, we open the door to a more profound spiritual experience, facilitating a deeper connection with our innate intuition. Conventional dairy products can create energetic blockages that hinder our spiritual growth and connection to the divine. Many people are unaware that dairy, particularly from animals subjected to stressful living conditions, carries energetic imprints that can affect our emotional and spiritual health. When we consume these products, we may unknowingly absorb the dense energy associated with the suffering of the animals, which can weigh us down spiritually. The consumption of dairy has been linked to inflammation and mucus production in the body, potentially creating obstacles in our energetic pathways. These physical reactions can cloud our intuition and limit our ability to connect with our higher self, making it challenging to engage in spiritual practices effectively. The heavier energetic load can lead to feelings of lethargy and a sense of disconnection from our spiritual essence. To support our spiritual journey, it's essential to reassess our relationship with dairy. Exploring alternatives such as plant-based milks and fermented foods can provide nourishment without the blockages associated with conventional dairy products. By making these conscious choices, we promote a lighter, clearer energetic state that fosters spiritual growth, allowing us to fully embrace our connection with the divine and enhance our overall well-being. Artificial frequencies embedded in processed foods can significantly disrupt an individual's energy field and spiritual alignment. Many modern food products are manufactured with additives, artificial flavors, and preservatives that alter their natural vibrations, leading to a disconnection from the inherent energy that promotes health and vitality. This manipulation can create discordance within our bodies, making it difficult to maintain a harmonious spiritual connection. When we consume foods that carry artificial frequencies, we may experience an imbalance in our energy centers, or chakras, which can result in feelings of unease, fatigue, and confusion. These adverse effects interfere with our ability to engage with our intuition and the spiritual realm, limiting our growth and understanding of our true selves. Such disruptions can manifest as mental fog or emotional instability, further distancing us from our spiritual path. By learning to recognize and avoid foods that contain artificial frequencies, we can better protect and enhance our energetic integrity. Choosing whole, organic foods that resonate with our natural vibrations fosters spiritual clarity and alignment. As we engage in this mindful eating practice, we empower ourselves to create a more profound connection with our higher selves, allowing for a more authentic and fulfilling spiritual journey. Eliminating certain food groups can lead to profound spiritual awakenings and the development of intuitive abilities. As we become attuned to the foods that resonate with our higher selves, we may find that certain items create blockages that hinder our spiritual growth. By consciously choosing to remove these potentially harmful foods from our diets, we create space for greater clarity, energy, and connection to our inner wisdom. Many individuals have experienced significant shifts in their spiritual journey after cutting out processed foods, sugars, or animal products. The absence of these items often results in increased energy, heightened awareness, and a more profound understanding of intuitive messages. This transformation occurs because the body becomes less burdened, allowing for clearer pathways to our higher consciousness and a more robust connection with the divine. To unlock your spiritual potential, consider embarking on a journey of dietary exploration. Replace dense, processed foods with vibrant fruits, vegetables, and whole grains that amplify your energy and spiritual awareness. As you make these shifts, you may find that not only does your physical state improve, but your intuition also flourishes. Embrace this opportunity to nurture your spiritual awakening and reveal the deeper truths that lie within. Cleansing your diet can lead to dramatic shifts in your life, enabling you to reconnect with your divine self. As you begin to eliminate foods that no longer serve your highest good, you'll likely experience a transformation that extends beyond your physical health. This journey becomes an opportunity for deeper awareness, emotional healing, and spiritual awakening, allowing you to fully embrace who you are meant to be. With each clean meal, you savor. Visualize the vibrant energy coursing through your body, flushing away doubt, confusion, and stagnation. Imagine the clarity not just in your mind, but also in your intuition, as you cultivate a deeper connection to your true self. As you nourish your body with wholesome foods, you'll notice shifts in your emotional landscape, making room for joy, creativity, and insight to flourish. This visualization of transformation isn't merely an abstract concept. It's an invitation to live your truth. Embrace the changes that come with a cleaner diet. Allow yourself to feel empowered, and watch as your life unfolds in alignment with your higher purpose. Let the resonance of your divine self guide you, illuminating the path ahead and enriching your spiritual journey. Your food choices significantly impact not just your physical health, but also your spiritual destiny. With each meal, you have the power to enhance or hinder your connection to the divine. Recognizing the profound influence of what you consume allows you to make informed decisions that align with your spiritual aspirations and true self, fostering a deeper sense of purpose in your life. By consciously selecting foods that nourish your body and spirit, you create a strong foundation for your spiritual journey. This alignment paves the way for clarity, intuitive insights, and deeper connections with your higher self. Every bite becomes a testament to your commitment to living in harmony with your values and desires, empowering you to embrace your spiritual path with confidence and integrity. As you continue to make choices that support your health and spiritual growth, you'll step into a newfound energy that radiates throughout your life. This is not just about diet. It's about transformation and reclaiming the essence of who you are. Embrace this empowering realization, knowing that your choices matter, both for your well-being and for the unfolding of your spiritual destiny.